welcome to our review of the Newtral Ergonomic NT001 chair. Yes, not 007, and yes, I am wearing white gloves, which will make a lot more sense in about 2 minutes. But let's talk about ergonomic chairs in general. Now, they're great for things like back support, blood flow, general health and well-being, but also they support a lot of your day-to-day life. So things like if you're sitting in a chair for 6 to 7 hours, you can be super comfortable, as I am. You get adjustments in like your armrests, your headrests, your seat rests, your lumbar support and back support, all of which is offered in abundance on the NT001. Really want to say 007, but I'm not allowed to, but that's not the point. Anyway, moving on, we will show you all the features of this incredible ergonomic chair, including how it's built and our overall impressions of this chair, having built it and used it for a short while. But the question we always ask is it any good? Let's find out. So, step one, screw this back plate into this fixture here. It's officially fixed. And now we're going to assemble the bottom seat to the actual mechanism that kind of dictates it going up and down. So let's get that on camera next. Step 3 is to use the Allen key, 4 H screws, all of this is in a guide just for reference point, and screw the mechanism into the bottom seat. So let's do that off camera and we'll get back to you. Next, you've got your armrests. Now, a quick pointer on this one, this is step 4 in the guide. At the bottom of the armrest and at the bottom of the chair, it tells you where each one goes. Yes, they've made it just that simple. And yes, that is massively helpful. So let's get that done next. Now the meaty section is done. Step 3 is complete, step 4 is complete, and you guessed it, we're going to combine both to make essentially the foundations of the chair, and then we'll add the legs and everything else. But let's do 3 and 4 together to give you what step 5 looks like. So stage 5 is now complete. That's 3 and 4 combined, all well built. 6, 7, and 8. We will give you the full rundown. Essentially, it's just the legs and the attachment to the bottom of the chair. So next time you see us, we'll be sitting on this chair and it'll be fully complete. So let's walk you around the NT001. We'll start at the top. You've got your headrest. This is fully adjustable manually. So all it takes is a little push up, push down, and that will get you to where you want to get to. You got your upper back support and then your lower back support, which is contoured with this mesh. Super sturdy, very, very, very well built. This will support you for as long as you're sitting on your chair. If we move across to the main bit where your bottom goes, that is cushioned very nicely, but it's slightly firm to support your posture. If it's too soft, you'll find over a long period of time, you'll actually get lower back pain and pain in your glutes as well, which you don't want basically, because then that can lead to a whole host of different things. And then you've got your armrests, both here. Now they are adjustable by a small little clip on the side to go down and up as you please. These also turn in as well. So if you're looking to type in a narrower fashion, like a smaller keyboard, a smaller laptop, it will support you on that as well. If we turn to the back, obviously you can see where the adjustment for the headrest is. And then this little bad boy here is perfect if you want to adjust the amount of support you want on your lumbar. So that's your plus and minus will reduce. Plus will obviously be more, minus will be less, and that will support that. So this is sort of one of the main selling points of the NT001 to support you long term as well. And the other component is this here. You've got a little arm, a little lever here, which when you move it up and down will dictate the height of the chair, but also if you push it in, it locks the position in place. If you pull it out, it frees it away. And there is a small click sound as well that dictates when it does that. The last thing before we show you that in action is right at the bottom of the chair here, you've got a cylindrical system at the bottom, which will again allow you to adjust the amount of support you need. Let's show you what that recline is. So if I come across, jump in the chair, one thing I'll say, naturally you sit with the perfect posture, just naturally, just jump in the chair, that just happens naturally. This is set. So this little mechanism here, as you can probably hear, that's the click in, that's the click out, so that's free now. So if I lean back and I think, well, I'm gonna chill here, watch some TV, or just relax for 5 minutes to get my thoughts, click it in, boom, it's locked in place. So there's no adjustment to this now, you can't move from that. But if I push it out, kick it back, fix it out of place, bam, you're back to normal. Now, those are some of the key features. Obviously, you've got adjustments in this, in the headrest, etc. Have a play about with it. If you're looking for an ergonomic chair, something like the NT001 would be perfect for most people's circumstances. And that brings us to our final thoughts. Essentially, what you're looking at here is a chair that will support you long term, be it for gaming, be it for home, be it for your office, be it for work from home. It will support all those elements for a long period of time. This, I will put a disclaimer on this, does not reduce the risks of things like poor posture, but it will support you with good posture when you're working. So I'm just sat here, for example, in my ridiculous white gloves, but as you can see, if I'm using a laptop or a computer, whatever have you, I can do it all pretty freely and it doesn't compromise my posture at all. Look at my alignment of my head and my neck and my back, all in perfect place with the lower support there as well. And that's the whole thing with an ergonomic chair. It'll help with things like blood flow, posture support as well. And it means you can be sat in a slightly longer position than you would on sort of those cheaper budget 50, 100-pound chairs like you get in IKEA, for example. You can be sat here for longer. This pad, I will say as well, is extremely comfortable. So the NT001, if you're in the market for one and you're thinking, do you know what, Shaz, I fancy an NT001, why not check our link in description where you can find any products and promotional links that'll direct you to the website and then you can pick and choose. I would say there's a couple of options here and a couple of accessories like laptop trays, etc., that you can add on to kind of customize this and make it your own. So check those out via the link in description. And that's our review of the Newtral NT001. Thank you so much for watching. Till the next one, as always, we out.